Hello, my name is Imani Rickerby. I graduated from University of Maryland in 2017, and my major was public health science.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Snead Ferguson. I graduated in 2018 with my degree in government and politics and also part of the BA MPP program. And I graduated again in 2021 with my degree in Master's in Business Administration as well as public policy.
Hi, my name is Sydney Parker. I graduated in 2018 with a bachelor's in communication, and I also graduated with a certificate in women's studies. My interest in entrepreneurship really popped out when I started to really want to learn skills about digital media and making websites. And once I saw how easy it was and how to teach myself, I really wanted to teach other Black women. And so I started with my first venture in prology because of the Dingman Center. And I would really say the Dingman Center is the catalyst for a lot of us here, that's the way that even Aurora really started, going to a Dingman Center Friday. So the Dingman Center has played a huge role in our entrepreneurial journey and really getting Aurora Tights kicked off on the right foot. And I really feel like without them, I wouldn't have been as fueled up to continue to go on and really think that I could have the chops to be in the entrepreneurial world.
One of the very many special things about the Aurora team is that we all are lifetime performance athletes. So I grew up as a synchronized ice skater, Jazz as a singles figure skater, and then Sydney as a competitive dancer. And we have very similar stories where we had to wear apparel that didn't match our skin tones. And you can imagine how we felt as, participating in these passions for our entire lives, but no matter what we did, we didn't fit in. And so as we all know, we all ended up at the University of Maryland. And actually how I met Jasmine, we both skated for a University of Maryland synchronized ice skating team. And then later on, we coached a team in Maryland. And while coaching that team, we were met with some frustration. The fact that still in 2018, there's still skaters that still have to wear tights that didn't match their skin tone, which was extremely frustrating. And we decided that we wanted to be the change. And then, of course, we tagged along our best friend and our line sister to tackle the problem because our stories were so similar. And just like that, we decided to create Aurora.
So as Imani was saying, the three of us make up the founding team of Aurora Tights. And as Aurora, we design skin tone matching hosiery for performers of all shades and all sizes. And this is really a key part of performance sports because you need hosiery in order to perform in competitions. Performance sports are those interesting sports that combine that traditional athleticism while also looking good. So it can actually impact your score if you don't have the right gear. And as we saw, as Imani was saying, we were coaching this team. We can literally see the difference, sometimes a drop in confidence that skaters felt when they felt like they didn't look good on the ice. It's much harder to do a jump, do a turn when you don't even feel confident about how you look and appear. So that's why we wanted to really just be that fill that gap in the market by offering Aurora Tights for shades of all skin tones from the fairest to the deepest of shades. And as far as my role here, I'm a CFO of Aurora Tights. Imani is our COO and Sydney is the CMO of Aurora Tights. And we're just all excited about it. We've had the journey from creating the MVPs and our apartments to now our products will be featured in upcoming shows on Netflix, like Inventing Anna, as well as on iconic skaters like Star Andrews. And she has her own very own sponsored shade called the Star Shade, as well as another one coming out very soon. I just wish I knew the confidence building that happens with entrepreneurship, because a lot of times it feels like I need to know more before doing this. I need to talk to this person. I have to prepare, which I'm not going to get rid of preparation. Of course, that's important. But the biggest thing is you learn so much along the way. And a lot of it just has to do with that mentality, like I can do this, I can figure it out. A lot of things are much more common sense than you can think of. And so just really just kind of getting started and knowing that what you need, you can build along the way as well.
One of the biggest things that I've learned along my entrepreneurial journey was just that you don't have to go it alone. My first venture in prology, while it was really fun to do, and I really, like with the Dingman Center's help, built out that business idea, it can sometimes be really frustrating to ask yourself certain questions and not have anybody to bounce these ideas off of. And for all of us to have come from team sports, it was really easy to come together and build this venture together, as sisters. And I think that so many people start their entrepreneurial journey by themselves, but really, if you find somebody who's just as passionate about a cause as you are, it really does make the whole journey a lot easier.
And for my one thing that I wish I knew before starting Aurora Tights, I guess it would be how fun it would be. I don't know, it's so cool to like have this entity and be able to call the shots, make changes when we want to, say yes to some things and no to others, and also just be able to make change within our respective sports. It's literally insane. So yeah, I think of course there's a lot of work and there's a lot of tears and there's sometimes fights, but just being able to see like, I'm able to wake up every day, do this thing with two of my best friends, like it's pretty insane.
The role that the Digman Center has played in our entrepreneurial journey, like I said, was first from us going to Digman Center Fridays. From there, we were a part of the Hatch class, I believe. Jazz and I had joined this class and we were working on it then. We were able to be a part of the TERP startup accelerator program. And then we also, Jazz, you can talk a little bit more about it just off the strength that you were actually participating in the pitch Dingman competition.
Yeah, absolutely. I call it Hatch too, but I remember like, okay, it's New Venture Practicum now if anyone wants to join it. But that was a huge bit because in that class, Sydney and I took together, at the end of it was our first pitch that we won. And then we did the TERP Startup Accelerator. That was another time we pitched, got a little bit more funding. And then the biggest funding that we've gotten from the University of Maryland was the pitch Dingman competition. Sydney participated the year before, so we had the leg up there. And then we did it again in 2019. Ultimately, we won the first place, which was surprising, but also very like affirming. We did to have that type of award. And then from there, we also got our first investor from the University of Maryland ecosystem, Bill Boyle. So it's been a huge piece of our growth. Also, we're part of the new fellows program, the TERP fellows program as well. So it's been a continued part of our success and it's connected us to so many different people and opened so many doors. And also just the feeling that, the door's always open. So monthly I meet with Lottie as well as other entrepreneurs to talk and just so many different arenas that that you have that support. No matter if I came in there with like a crazy idea at the start, or if we're coming here now as an operating business and need more consulting or strategy or just even just some sort of support to kind of call on. So we know that they've been here throughout the journey.
Yeah, I guess just to double back on like the importance of us pitching for the first time with the Digman Center, how that like helped us so much in creating a foundation where we've been able to pitch at the Chicago Red Bulls competition. And I was able to pitch at University of Michigan's Michigan Business Challenge. And because what we participated in at University of Maryland, we've always been told we're extremely prepared because we've practiced so many times at this point. But also like the Digman Center gave us like takeaways that we have taken with us throughout this entire journey. So super appreciative for all of their help.